Across from Downing Street, hundreds of Ukrainians gathered on Sunday, a weekly rally drawing a much larger crowd because of the widening rift between the U.S. and Ukraine.
Crazy situation.
Natalia Korobenko fled Kyiv more than 2 years ago and admits she feels more worried about the prospects for peace.
I am not very optimistic for now because I see that Europe didn't wake up yet.
And by that she means the threat she believes Russia poses to the whole continent. Like everyone else here, she watched Volodymr Zelenskyy's combative meeting with U.S. President Donald Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance.
Your country's in big trouble.
The exchange and possible implications elicited anger and fear among Ukrainians.
I think it was a pure provocation from Trump and Vance. I think they knew what they were doing. They were probing Zelensky, and then he beat.
Putting the U.S.-Ukraine relationship under even more strain, further complicating the already tenuous prospects for peace. Ukrainians believe they're going to have to depend more on Europe and on countries like Canada to not only come up with a peace plan, but to find a way to help enforce it on the ground. But now the idea of peace seems far off to those living through nightly attacks. At least one person was injured in a drone strike in Zaporizhzhia late Saturday. For some in Kyiv, Sunday morning was a time for prayer and reflection, a hope for calmer days ahead. I want to believe that the American administration is now past its emotional and turbulent peak, says this man. While the politics continue to play out beyond the country's borders, Ukrainians will keep trying to survive the war. Briar Stewart, CBC News, London.